Darren Holstock, I'm the company director of Bluebrick Building Consultancy. I was brought on board by CEG to act as project manager on the building. Built in 1983 and as a recognised landmark building within the town, 69 Park Lane is a mixed-use, multi-occupied office and residential building. Unlike many buildings of its age and use, it was suffering from many different issues, including water ingress, acoustic and thermal performance issues, and also the regular breakdown of the main landlord's mechanical and electrical plant. As part of the original feasibility, we could have looked at the demolition and redevelopment of the site, which in some ways would have been a lot simpler in respect of logistics and practicalities, but as the building is of concrete frame construction, that would have contributed to the 39% of global emissions or carbon emissions that the construction industry produces globally. So the original heating, cooling and ventilation systems, it was a centralised plant with the main kit within the basement area. It was 34 years old and suffering from not only performance issues but obviously regular breakdowns simply due to its age. This was an opportunity for us to be able to introduce a more modern system into the building, whereas the original system was centralised, and the way it operated is that it would heat at basement level and then the heat would generate up the building, but the actual process would take a number of hours to respond. The main sort of issues with that is that if the heating system and cooling was being turned on a Monday morning, the upper floors wouldn't get to a reasonable level of comfort until several hours later, by which time the ground floor spaces were extremely uncomfortable. So what we did, introduced localised heating and cooling ventilation systems, new VRF with heat recovery, which in itself has environmental and energy benefits for the tenants, and in turn it is a lot more responsive to the tenants' needs and demands. Being in a multi-occupied building, each tenant will occupy on a different occupancy rate, and in turn each will have their own demands at certain times of the day, which enables a better usage. We've also, as part of the works that we completed, we've introduced smart meters on each floor and throughout the building, which enables the landlords to collect data which is invaluable for being able to process and reduce energy uses throughout the building, which is always positive. We recycled a total of 102 tonnes of metalwork as part of the project, which equated to 87% of all materials removed from site. Through the changes that we have made to the building, we believe it is going to be a fantastic and positive place in which to work.